Hi, I'm Edwin Palmer, and today I present to you Why do gifted people struggle in relationships? I mean, we can reason our way out of just about anything, have whip-sharp minds, and can look at a problem from almost any angle. Then why do we struggle in our interactions with others? Well, the reason is this. We as intellectually gifted adults often endured a childhood marked by social challenges. Some of us showed asynchronous or delayed social development, while others felt different or just never found their niche. I can remember it being hard growing up because of these reasons. Worse still, some of us may have been bullied or teased and missed out on many of the typical rites of passage children and teens experience. In addition, gifted social and emotional traits and intellectual strengths stay with us throughout life. Gifted adults still think outside of the box, grasp information fast, and love intellectual stimulation. We also may have retained some of the social quirks and defenses which we developed during childhood and adolescence. All of this can lead to patterns which create problems in our adult relationships. So now I want to give you 10 reasons why gifted people struggle in relationships. Number 1. Boredom. Gifted people have little tolerance for boredom in a relationship. This doesn't mean we'll become bored with our partner, but it may be harder for us to find someone who is both an appealing romantic interest and intellectually stimulating. Some of us gifted adults have a limited number of friends as a result, or have had fewer romantic relationships because of our selectivity. I remember that my mom used to tell me that I was too selective in choosing my friends. Why was that? Well, highly gifted people just can't tolerate the prospect of being bored. Number 2. Impatience. Our capacity for quickly grasping information can lead to impatience and frustration with a partner or spouse who isn't as capable. Angry, critical, or sarcastic comments, a tendency to take charge, or even a pattern of overlooking our partner's contributions can take a toll on any relationship. We might sometimes even seem arrogant when we become frustrated with others' more pedestrian pace. Number 3. Pressure to succeed. The drive to achieve can make life more complicated. It can fuel an extreme, unrelenting focus on the task at hand, or harsh self-criticism when high and sometimes perfectionistic standards aren't met. Individuals living under this pressure may neglect their families and friends, value work over social and family relationships, and may be subject to mood swings and irritability. Number 4. We always need to be right. Since we gifted people usually excel at what we do, we may assume that we always know the correct answer, at least in those areas where we have expertise. A pattern may develop where we must be right in any debate. With our exceptional verbal skills, we can defend our point and relentlessly pursue an argument until we win, or until our opponent, meaning our partner or spouse, gives up out of frustration. Number 5. A sense of isolation. Just as in childhood, some of us gifted adults feel relatively isolated. We view ourselves as outliers, with few true peers. This sometimes depresses us, and we often feel like people don't understand us. We assume we have little in common with the general population, and therefore we spend a substantial amount of time alone. If we're in a marriage or relationship, we may avoid communicating our feelings, because we assume we wouldn't be understood. Number 6. We feel awkward and insecure. Some gifted adults retain a self-concept from childhood and feel like they are in middle school all over again. their discomfort in social situations can lead to isolation and an avoidance of activities they might actually enjoy. Some may try to mask their fears or offer excuses, like, I have to work tonight, but ultimately, their insecurities may limit their ability to find, form, and sustain friendships and relationships. Number 7. We have a need for alone time. Many gifted individuals, including myself, are introverted and gain sustenance from time alone. Time to think may be restorative and fuel our creativity and inspiration. But our partners may feel left out when their gifted partner retreats, and our friends may become frustrated when we decline their social invitations. Number 8. Indulgence in unusual or multiple interests. Since we grasp information with such complexity and depth, and frequently boast multi-potentialities, many gifted individuals plunge into varied and sometimes offbeat interests with a startling passion and intensity. And when we come up for air, we may notice a frustrated and angry partner who feels sidelined and ignored. Number 9. Oversensitivities. Many gifted adults, including myself, also retain the heightened sensitivities and overexcitabilities which emerged in childhood. Our spouses or partners who are less sensitive or reactive may become annoyed when their gifted partner is overwhelmed by too much sensory stimulation, becomes highly emotional, or needs to withdraw to regroup. Number 10. Existential depression. Gifted individuals may endure periods of existential depression as they grapple with what is meaningful and try to make sense of the world. They may experience feelings of alienation, disillusionment, and emptiness, resulting in a sense of despair. Existential depression takes its toll on partners of gifted adults as well, as they may feel helpless in their attempts to offer support. It's smart to seek counseling from a licensed mental health professional when depression arises. Clearly, anyone can exhibit the above-mentioned behaviors. Gifted adults are not the only ones who can be impatient, bored, or question the meaning of life. But giftedness may predispose them to these patterns and increase the likelihood that they will unfold in adult relationships. All this useful information comes from this website, and I've also left this link below this video so you can copy and paste it into Google to read more about this topic. That was it for today's video. Now this video has come to an end. If you found the content of this video interesting, I'd be delighted if you subscribed to my channel. Next Tuesday, I'll be back with some more Swedish pronunciation training. Until then, I want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching. Bye for now, and have a great day.